I want to write a textbook.
Why?
I want to give back to my field.
I see.
I have many significant insights. I approach the discipline in an entirely new way.
Have you published research in this area?
I have many grant applications under consideration. My colleagues think I am MacArthur material. My research is important and ongoing.
Are you currently teaching the course?
I supervise the grad students and adjuncts who teach the course.
We publish textbooks for undergraduates, you know.
I love undergraduates. I love to teach. I have a vocation.
Which textbooks in your field are you most familiar with?
All of them.
I see. Which textbooks do you see as most influential?
None of them.
Let me rephrase. Which textbooks do you see as direct competition for your project?
My textbook will have no competition. My textbook is better than anything currently available. My textbook is for today's diverse, multimodal learners. My textbook accommodates the unintended consequences of heterogeneous assessment practices.
Excuse me.
If you fall asleep with my textbook under your pillow, you will wake up smarter.
What textbooks do your graduate students and adjuncts use to teach the course?
We don't require textbooks. Textbooks are an imperialist attempt to colonize higher education and destroy forests. Textbooks are published by multimedia conglomerates who manipulate the capital market while inhibiting authentic dissent. Textbooks are too expensive for our students.
I see. But your department has requested hundreds of free exam copies from our company?
Yes. Our graduate students and adjuncts earn $22 per course. We give them the textbooks to sell back to the bookstore so they can purchase ramen noodles and dental care and ironic brands of bad beer and chems.
Let's talk schedule. The best time to publish your textbook would be in January 2016. That means we would need to have a complete and final manuscript from you in late 2014.
I can do that.
That means we would need a complete manuscript draft from you in late 2013.
Not a problem.
That means you would need to devote much of 2012 to drafting your manuscript.
Cool.
And, of course, you would need to have a complete table of contents, proposal, and sample chapter reviewed by June 2011.
Sure. What do you mean by reviewed?
We send the manuscript out to other teachers and scholars. We value the observations, insights, and suggestions of others in the field.
I am not comfortable with that.
Excuse me.
Do I get to know who these reviewers are?
Perhaps later in the process, if we create an editorial advisory board.
I thought you were interested in my ideas.
I am.
I have a very unique voice. My approach to this material is significant and entirely new. If I sign with you, I want my contract to say that I get to approve or reviews my manuscript.
That's highly unusual.
And I don't want to revise my manuscript. I might listen to what reviewers say, but I will not make changes just because some other teacher wants me to. I am the author. It's my ideas, my opinions, my voice. My students love me. You are the editor. You fix my grammar. But I will not listen to other stupid ideas that disagree with me.
I see. Well, since you mentioned the contracts, what would you need to help you write this textbook?
Is this the part where we talk about money?
That is certainly part of a contract discussion, yes.
I want a big advance.
How big?
Bigger than the guy in the office next to me. Bigger than the current second bestseller. Bigger than this one girl I knew in grad school who got a book deal based on a paper she presented at Modern Language Association. She's a bitch. I hate her. I want more money. Also, I need to pay back my student loans.
Would you consider a grant instead of an advance?
Do I have to apply?
No, not that kind of grant. An advance is like a loan from a publisher. You have to pay it back. You do not have to pay back a grant.
No more loans.
A grant is to help an author secure the conditions or tools needed to write.
Like a new computer?
Why do you need a new computer?
My kids won't let me use theirs anymore.
I see.
What else can I use a grant for?
Well, some authors hire research assistants.
Yes, I want an assistant. I deserve an assistant. Do I get to pick who my assistant is?
Many authors hire their graduate students.
I don't need a grant for that. Graduate students will work for ramen noodles and ironic brands of bad beer and cans.
Indeed. Do you have a title in mind for your textbook?
Yes.
Well?
How do I know you won't use my title for another book?